It's firmed up a little bit more. It's only been about 20 minutes since I've been on, but it was enough. So what I've decided to do is, as the clay is still not quite firm enough, and I want to get this video complete for you guys, I thought of an easier way for you to do it. So I've turned the head upside down, as you can see. Okay, and it's on just sort of like a, it's made out of egg box type stuff, so you could use an egg box if you've got one, or this is a pear box, so it's a similar thing, but it's not really hard, it's quite soft, and it's supportive enough to hold the head in place without it falling over like so. Anything like that, bit of bubble wrap, old piece of foam, anything that doesn't really have a hard surface will do. We've obviously still got the neck to slip on, so I just wanted to show you from underneath how well it fits. So it's just a matter, I've noticed this clay at the back here is still quite soft, so it's just a matter of turning it upside down and attaching it that way instead. Okay, so just turn it round on your turntable and make sure that both sides are lining up as best you can, which they are. So I'm going to get my scoring tool, round 2, and have another go. So score all the way around both sides. Let's turn round that way. Yep. So I'm doing the same with the neck, score all the way around. Like so. I'm going to add a little water to the clay first this time, so I can get my slip on there. There's the brush. Because my slip's drying out a bit too much. Need to add a bit more water. There we go. So I'm just going to add some water to the neck and a bit of slip, but not thick slip, because I've already applied quite a bit, as you know. So there we are. So I've applied water to the neck. Just make sure that the chin is at the front, obviously. Move it back a bit. There we go. Turn it the right way, so it's upside down now, and then just place it on like so. Push down on the chin first, I'd say, but be careful not to push too hard, because obviously we don't want to distort the head too much, although it can be pushed back into shape, so it's not too much of a big deal really. Like so. Back of the head needs to come in slightly. There we are. That's better, isn't it? We'll get there in the end. Get my hand in, smooth from the inside as well. There we go. Yeah, the clay's quite soft at the back here still, so there we are. That's the head put together. And it's just a matter of letting it firm up now, really. And then once it's firmed up, you can get your hand inside like so, and you can push out and put the head back into its right position. If I try and turn it that way now, there we go. So there's the head. It's looking good. But it does still need to settle a bit, so I'm going to pop it back on its stand and let these firm up. It's important that you let the joins firm up, really, because otherwise you have what happened to me and it all falls apart. So it's just a matter of timing, really. And this is the basic head for a bust sculpture that you can now turn into a face. Obviously, you've got to let this firm up, like I say, before you do that. And you've also got to fill in and blend in all the joins, like I'm doing now. And once you've done that, it's ready to go. Like so. That's where the forehead would be. And then this is where I pinched the nose on the last one. There we are. And just blend, blend, blend now until it's all attached. And that's my head. So, what do you think? That's the head sculpture template. That's the head assembled. I showed you how to do the shoulders. I am going to make another set of shoulders tomorrow. And I've decided I might actually do that as a normal bust instead of a lamp, because I don't want two lamps, really. So there we go, there we have it. That's the head. So this is your chin, this is your neck, your jawline, your cheeks area. And that's what it looks like from the side. If I move the camera more so you can see. There we go, there's your basic head shape. And obviously at the back there is the shoulders that I built the other day. But obviously that's for my other head, the one I damaged earlier. I've actually fixed that one now. There you go. He's back to one piece again. I always use white vinegar. Lost signal there for a sec. And it always works a treat. I've never had any problems. I don't know about slipping on handles or whether or not the strength is lessened using a white vinegar. I've never had any problems slipping on my handles with white vinegar, but I wouldn't like to bank on it. So, but it's really good for sculpture, because obviously sculpture's not really something that gets handled very often. So it doesn't take wear and tear really. So it's always worked really well for sculpture for me. So yeah. There we go. So that's that. That's basically how we put the head together. Obviously it's got to be smoothed out now. You've got the shape of the chin. That's where the nose is. That's where the forehead is. This is where the eyes go. You've got your line of ear. So you know where your ears got to go. You know where your eyes got to go. So yeah, it's quite a good template. Yeah, so I'm really pleased with it myself. And obviously because I've had it upside down, it's the head's lost a bit of shape. So put your hand in and just smooth out from the inside a little bit until it looks about right. Like so. There we are. Carefully pop that back. It's all right that side. Yep, so try not to handle it too much, let it settle, and then you have your neck. Now obviously you would have the shoulders already built, and then it would just be a matter of letting this head firm up. And probably, actually, if it was me, I would wrap this up now and leave it till the next day and just let it go leather hard, and then attach it to the shoulders. So that's what I'm going to do to this head. So I'm doing it backwards. You would have the shoulders done first, and then the head. So I'm happy with that, guys. There you go. So I'm going to wrap this up in cling film now. I'm not going to spray it because I do want it to firm up. So I'm going to wrap that like so. I don't want any of the edges drying out. Turn it around. Might put a bit of water on there just so the cling film sticks. There you go. That just stops the, if I can get it to stay, the neck from losing its shape. There you go. There we are, that's covered quite well. Happy with that. There we are. So that's the head now, wrapped and ready for tonight. And then tomorrow I'll come back on and I'll finish off shaping it up and making sure that it's a good position and shape for you guys to then decide whether or not you want to have a go at doing this template. I wouldn't say it's an easy one. It is very fiddly and difficult because it is so big, but it's easy to put together, as in the template parts are quite simple and straightforward, but you have to, like you've seen, even I have a bit of a difficulty with the clay being firm enough. But if you make sure that the clay is a right consistency, then it should go together fine. All right then, guys, there you go. That's that head complete, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye.